Team Make It Grow had the opportunity to go to Charleston and take a look at an unusual garden in an unusual place. It's up on the roof. In fact, this roof had a lot of these succulent plants that are right there on Amanda's head. It's Green Roof Outfitters, and there we visited with a young man, and he's going to tell us about a new concept in gardening. It conserves energy, and it produces some plants that are really great for our area. My favorite Motown song is Up on the Roof by the Drifters, and I never dreamed that I'd be talking about a garden up on the roof. Michael Whitfield is with Green Roof Outfitters in Charleston, South Carolina. Michael, we're up on a roof at the corner of Calhoun and King Street. We've got a garden here. What is it all about?
It's a green roof. It's not a painted green roof, and it's not a cool white roof, but it's actually vegetation on the roof, plants. And it serves a host of different benefits, everything from energy savings to extending the roof life to reducing stormwater runoff, taking pollutants out of the air, creating oxygen, all that.
Well, this is really a whole new concept in energy conservation and gardening, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And we actually developed a modular system of doing it. So it's an easy way. It's a containerized system made from 100% post-consumer recycled plastic. We get them made in South Carolina. And so we fill them with a special geotextile filter fabric, then this special green roof soil, and these plants that are drought tolerant and hardy. They're all sedum plants.
Well, before we talk about the plants, tell me about this fine rock, a pebble that you have on the top. Why do you have it on top of the soil medium?
This fine pebble and these rocks are actually expanded aggregate. It makes them lightweight. It's almost like lava rock. So it has voids in there that make it lightweight but also retain water. And the plants like that environment. It drains really well and doesn't hold on to a lot of moisture.
Well, the obvious question is moisture. When we don't get a lot of rainfall, how do these plants survive without any supplemental water?
These are drought tolerant plants, something like a cactus. They're all sedum variety. They actually hold the moisture in their leaves. The system that we have has a little built-in reservoir in the bottom, so that'll hold on to about 1/3 of a gallon of water once it rains.
Well, I know you're a graduate of the Citadel in engineering, and you had to look at the structure of the roof itself, because you just can't put all this weight on top of a roof.
That's right.
Without knowing whether to hold it up or not.
That's right. Whenever we put these down, they weigh about 20 pounds per square foot when they're fully saturated. So most roofs will handle that, but we definitely need to get an engineer to sign off and make sure it'll hold that weight.
Okay, taking a look at some of these sedums, beginning with one, it looks like a jelly bean.
Yeah, we've got a sedum album, and it looks like a jelly bean. It's full of water, and so that helps it get through the dry periods much better.
Well, how about the one that looks like a South Carolina pine tree? It almost looks like a blue spruce.
It is, exactly. That's what they call it, blue spruce.
So you can actually pull this leaf off, and these plants will propagate very easily.
They will, yes. You just pull one off, put it in the soil, and it'll send little shooter roots down and grow a whole new plant.
Michael, tell me about this grass on the roof. Now, is this switchgrass?
Some of it is, yeah. We got switchgrass, sweetgrass, some sedges. We've got about 12 different varieties that we're testing, and to see what works, what doesn't. A lot of people are asking for grasses in their green roof from us, so now we're finding out what works.
Well, I know it takes a special greenhouse to really propagate all these plants, and y'all have got one in North Charleston. Looks like it's full of plants.
It is, yeah. So that's kind of our staging area. We actually put it in the middle of a parking lot to kind of stimulate the harsh rooftop environments. So once we put it actually on a roof, then it kind of enjoys that area. We've got about 1/2 acre there. We planted all the plants. They've been growing for about 2 years now.
Well, I understand not only in Charleston, but y'all are also expanding this new technology. You've got a building up at Clemson, and you're working on some other projects also.
Yeah, we've got 5 universities that we've done green roofs on that are actually doing research for us right now. Clemson's one of them. They've got state-of-the-art technology that they can really give us some good data that we can pass on to our customers.
Michael, do you think we'll ever see the day when homeowners will have a garden on top of their roof?
Definitely. We've got some homeowners that have actually used these for herbs and different small growing vegetables, and they've been doing pretty well.
And of course, one of the most important things, it reduces energy consumption in the house.
It does, yeah. You can reduce your energy consumption between 25 and 50% on your HVAC energy bills.
Well, I know we've got some curious viewers that like to talk to you about Green Roof Outfitters. It's certainly an unusual way of growing plants. It may be the way of the future. When you aren't up on the roof, how can they reach you?
They can get me on my cell phone directly at 843-364-7653, or they can email me at michael@greenroofoutfitters.com, which is MICHAEL at greenroofoutfitters.com.
Well, thank you for letting Team Make and Grow visit with you, and I certainly congratulate you for exploring this new technology using plants in a most unusual way. I'm going to stick with the plants on the ground around my house because I'm a little afraid of the roof, and I'm going to still stick with that old Motown song by the Drifters, Up on the Roof.
Great, thanks.